Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead here on ArkLaTexHomepage.com as well as the ArkLaTexHomepage.com app. And we will be watching this frontal system very closely during the course of the next 24 hours as this is a boundary which represents the difference between the warm and humid air that we have in place now and some much colder air which will slide its way across the region during the day tomorrow. So to show you the progress of that front, you can see it making its way through the region during the day Thursday. Most of the showers and thunderstorms will be ahead of this frontal system, and there's going to be a small window late tonight, mainly across the northern edge of the area where we might see a few strong to severe storms. Here's a look at the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. You can see basically McCurtain County, northern severe, northern Howard counties, that's where we have that slight risk. In other words, a few scattered reports of severe weather possible here. Wind probably going to be the biggest concern. That risk drops off dramatically as you head to the south. As you can see, only a marginal risk over northeast Texas and parts of southwest Arkansas. So that said, let's give you a look at the timing of things with Futurecast, and this is a new version of Futurecast, a high resolution, highest resolution you're going to see. As we take this forward, this initial run of the model does show the showers and thunderstorms developing late tonight. You can see by 3 a.m. that line that will be developing ahead of the cold front will be entering the northwest edge of the area. It will make its way through Texarkana shortly before sunrise tomorrow. Arrives in Shreveport by about 9 a.m., moves through Natchitoches late in the morning, and you can see the rain pretty much done as we work our way into the latter stages of the day tomorrow. Might see a little bit of sunshine temporarily across the northwestern half of the region Thursday afternoon. As we go through Thursday night, again, that clearing trend may continue, but it'll be brief. Clouds will quickly make their way back into the region by late tomorrow night, and we are looking at a mostly cloudy sky for Friday. Slight chance we might see a scattered shower. Futurecast not showing too much here, but there is a chance we could see a few showers across mainly the southern sections of the area. Now, as far as rainfall potential, you can see this initial run showing the heaviest totals probably across the northern edge of the area where maybe a good inch of rain could be a possibility. Other than that, amounts probably less than a half an inch, given the fact that the upper level support will be leaving this front as it approaches. So the rainfall total is not very impressive. We have another system, however, which will give us heavier rains early next week. More on that in a second. Temperature-wise, let's take you through your day tomorrow. You can see at 7 a.m., most of the area still in the 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few spots in the low 70s, to be honest with you. As we go through the morning hours, you can see the cooler air begins to filter its way southward, and you can see the coolest of the air begins to arrive during the afternoon. You can see that surge late in the afternoon with temperatures across the northern sections of the area falling into the upper 30s to low 40s. By 5 p.m. in Shreveport should be down into the low 50s, mid-50s across the southern sections of the area. So much of the day will be in the 60s. As we go through the latter stages of the afternoon, temperatures will begin to tumble into the 40s and 50s. Here's a look at why. We have the south wind ahead of the front. We'll see that wind shift around to the west, and as those northwesterly winds kick in late in the day, that's when the cooler air will begin to move in, and you can see that wind will be rather strong with gusts in excess of 20 miles per hour a possibility. Now, longer range, you can see this first disturbance moving through. Once that clears, we still have a southwesterly flow above us, which embedded within that will have a few disturbances, giving us a chance for some rain Friday, mainly dry Saturday. Rain will begin to increase, as you can see here, in northwest half the area Sunday, and we'll see that good chance of rain continue through Monday. A second surge will move across the area come Tuesday, and then we should begin to see some drier conditions as we go into the middle and last half of next week, as it looks like some cold beginning to settle back into the eastern half of the country. Here's a look at rainfall potential. And if we factor in both disturbances, this front and the waves of rain coming early next week, you can see this particular model showing 4 inches plus possible across northeast Texas, southwest Arkansas, even as far as south as Shreveport might see 4 inches. Totals in that 1 to 4 inch range expected across deep east Texas and northwest Louisiana, south of Interstate 20. So we'll have to keep an eye on this setup here for the first of next week, as we could be looking at several inches of rainfall. So all that said, here's your 7-day forecast, and changes on the way. Again, the high tomorrow, probably at midnight, 71 or so. By sunset, down to the low 50s in Shreveport. 31 tomorrow night, 40s for both Friday and Saturday. Again, slight chance for maybe some rainfall for Friday. We will see the rain begin to increase Sunday. Most widespread Monday, Tuesday. Wraps up Wednesday with highs warming back up into the 50s and 60s. In Texarkana, you're looking at perhaps heavier rains early next week. Again, probably falling into the 40s by sunset. 40s for highs, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you will have your best chance of rain Monday and Tuesday as well, with temperatures eventually returning to the 50s. So I don't know, it looks like a couple of things to keep an eye on in the week ahead. Of course, big changes with temperatures dropping tomorrow, slight risk for a severe thunderstorm across the northern edge of the area tonight, and then lots of rain, something to keep note of as we go into the first part of next week.